What's going on, everybody? This is Robbie and Will here from Blue Haven Firearms. Monday morning, here to talk to you about some recent changes to the Oklahoma Self-Defense Act that are to your benefit if you're an Oklahoma resident and have a concealed carry permit, or SDA permit, I should say. So let's, without further ado, I guess just dive right into it. So,
All right, so this is from this is an open letter to Oklahoma residents from the ATF, from the Office of the Assistant Director. So it opens up with open letter to all Oklahoma federal firearms licensees, so essentially anybody with an FFL. And it's saying that anybody that has an SDA class, or license, I should say, anybody that has an SDA handgun license that it was issued after November 1st of 2021 here in Oklahoma, that within the 5-year period, which means if you have a 10-year license, if yours goes out to 10 years, this only applies to you within the first 5 years of when that license was issued. Now, if you have a 5-year license, it doesn't pertain to you. It's always going to be open to you. So this means that if that license lands within those dates and those years, that you do not have to go through a NICS background check when you do a transfer or you purchase a firearm from an FFL, which is a huge leaps and bounds here in Oklahoma. It's a great thing.
So essentially what that means is you come in to buy a gun or to do a transfer on a firearm, you don't have to do a background check anymore. You still have to fill out the paperwork. It's for our records and our records only. But as soon as you're done filling out the paperwork and we just get a copy of your license and make a note of the expiration and the original, what's the word I'm thinking of? The original date that it was issued, then we just put that on your form and you guys are all set. It makes our background check process go from 10 to 15 minutes down to like 5 minutes. It's a really, really great thing for us.
Where this also helps y'all, and it's extremely beneficial for people who get delayed every single time they either purchase a firearm or they do a online transfer. And as you know, the Brady transfer day is 3 business days after you go through the process of going through NICS. And so this gets rid of that completely, which is great for you guys that always get delayed, or if you have to go through the process of getting a UPIN through the ATF, that's going to bypass that as well. But essentially, if you get delayed all the time, that's you getting a handgun license is going to bypass all that.
UPINs are cool. Those of you guys that aren't familiar with UPIN, we get people asking questions about that all the time when they're filling out a form. But essentially, what that is it's a number that you can file with the ATF for, and it allows you, if you have something, maybe you've got somebody with a name that is super similar to yours, and you get delayed a lot. It allows you to apply for this number, and it kind of helps further identify you. The downside to that, though, is it takes forever to get it, for one, and then for two, like when you go to actually use it, it still takes 30 to 45 minutes usually for you to get that gun, if not still the 3 business days. So what Will is saying is, like, if you get your concealed carry permit, you don't have to do any of that. You immediately get it as long as it's within that 5 years, and as long as it's still a valid permit.
So, how to get your handgun license in Oklahoma? The state requires that you go through a 8-hour class, which will go over the basic handling, safety, which each caliber to use, what handgun to use, basic equipment, non-lethal options as well to carry. You go through a safety test, which is 15 questions long, required by the state. Once you pass that, and then you'll go on to the very last part of the class, which is 50 rounds of ammunition, anything below 45 caliber, so that 9mm, 22, 40 caliber, 380, anything like that. You basically just have to hit paper for the state of Oklahoma. While doing so, you need to be safe and show proficiency with that firearm. Once you pass all of that, you'll receive a certificate from us saying that you were successful in the class. You'll go with that certificate to the sheriff's office in the county that you reside. You'll pay them a fee, and then they will send all your information off to the OSBI after taking your fingerprints. Once the OSBI gets your information, they say that they'll give you 90 days and you'll receive it in the mail. Generally, it's shorter than that, but they give you that window of 90 days.
So those of you guys that are on the fence about getting a permit, maybe you had one, you let it lapse after Oklahoma became an open carry state. This is definitely an advantage for you to go ahead and renew that license or to get another license. I don't know about you guys. I keep mine up, even though I don't necessarily have to. But if I ever travel out of state, the license is worthless. The open carry is worthless unless you have your license.
This also allows you to go across state lines with your concealed carry handgun, fully loaded, being able to protect yourself while you're traveling across state lines. Through us, the price is $60 for the class. The fee that you'll pay the county generally ranges between $15 to $25. And then for the OSBI, or the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation, for the handgun license, a 5-year license is $100 and a 10-year license is $200.
So just to recap, everybody, if you ever travel out of the state, do not assume that your open carry Oklahoma law is going to protect you in another state. If you ever travel, a concealed carry SDA permit is definitely a good idea to have. If you ever get delayed, if you ever take 45 minutes to get your background back and you don't want to wait on that, if you just want to learn the laws, don't assume that you know everything. We teach this class every single day, or every single month, I should say, and we still are learning new stuff every single day. So if you are on the fence about it, I would say go ahead and pull the trigger. I don't regret keeping mine up to date for the last 10 years, especially if you travel. So
yeah, I don't either. Now, to sign up for our concealed carry class, the easiest way to do that is to go to our website, bluehavenfirearms.com. Go to the training subsection, which is under the main logo. Click on SDA handgun license class, and there you can go through the dates that we have provided that works best for you. And when you sign up, you'll pay, and it reserves your seat in the class. We have them out all the way to next year, beginning of next year, so January and February. Generally, they are once a month on a Saturday, and this allows you, if you need to ask off for work or anything like that, you can sign up months ahead and be able to do that as well.
So just to recap again, if you have a SDA permit that is issued on or after November 1st, 2021, you don't have to do a 4473 background check when purchasing a weapon anymore. So you guys keep that in mind next time you come in. And if you need to get it updated, we will help you out with that for free. If you've got an SDA permit and it's getting ready to be renewed, or if you let it lapse a couple of years back and need to get it redone, we can help you.
As always, guys, we're here to help. We're here to provide the best information that we have that's up to date. If you have any questions, go to our website or call our shop. And remember, support local businesses.